Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Sam and thank you for clicking the video. The date today is May 3rd, 2025. Let me bring this closer. So I graduate on May 21st, I think. So I have about 18 more days. And this is a video for you if you are going into high school, or maybe you're in high school, or maybe you've graduated or you're about to graduate too, and hopefully you take some lessons from this video. I thought I'd make it to kind of a note to my younger self as well, and also as a documentation video for my future self. So yeah, I would say high school is what you make it. I think that's just like a lot of things in life. And I think that's what college will be as well. I think it's up to you how you want to experience certain things. You know, high school, you have so many opportunities, so many people, so many classes, so many sports events, so many potential like fun things to do, and it's kind of like up to you on how you want to go about it. And everybody's different, right? It all relates and comes down to what you want and who you are. And so I'd say going into high school, you know who you are, you know who you want to become, so for the most part, so don't try to be somebody you're not, because eventually it'll catch up to you and you're like, I don't like how I am. And if you don't know who you are and what you want to do, high school is a perfect time to figure all of that out, because I'm sure a lot of people have no idea where they want to be or who they are. And it can be the same even going into college. A lot of people don't know what they want to study, they don't know what path they want to take career-wise. They're still trying to figure themselves out. So take this time, this 4 years of trying to figure out where you want to go, what direction you want, what things you like, what things you don't like, what type of people you like. It's a big opportunity to learn a lot about the world and people and yourself. And you would be stupid not to really push those boundaries and get the most out of it as you can. Because realistically, if I tell you your experience has shaped how you make it, and then you make it bad, you are the only person to blame for that experience. So if you go into high school and you say, you know what, I don't want to talk to people. I want to have friends, but I'm not comfortable with talking to people. I don't want to raise my hand in class. I don't want to ask the question for the answer. I don't want to try to do sports. If you want to be low-key and you're all introverted, it's okay to be an introvert, but push yourself, push your boundaries, make yourself uncomfortable in certain situations, and you'll learn a lot about yourself and what you like and what you don't like. And I would say, I would also recommend to not get, it can be hard because a lot of people in high school can't control themselves. So peer pressure, I would say, do what you feel comfortable with when it comes to like peer pressure stuff, like going to places you don't want to, you know, smoking, drinking. I would try to stay away from those things, because for one, you don't know how you'll react to any of those. You don't know if you'll get addicted, you don't know this or that, and that goes hand in hand with who you're surrounding yourself with. Now for me, it was kind of different, because everybody in high school, well, that's not true, not everybody, a lot of people, you will experience, majority, do like to party and drink and smoke, and that's okay. You can be friends with them, but if you're surrounding yourself with them to the point where they are influencing you negatively, that's when you need to back away. I'd say find friends, find a good friend group that you really like and that you are similar minds with. It might take you a year or two to find a friend or friends like that. Me personally, I have two friends in high school who are like that. Like, genuinely, like, where I'm at, they're at. It's hard, man, when you don't put yourself in that group of, smoking, drinking, you don't like to party, all that. If you're one of them, which that's me, it's going to be harder to find like friends, because in high school you'll realize you want to have fun, but you also don't want to. It's a boundary. There's a place where you either having fun with people that you are cool to have fun with, and then being friends with them. It's okay to do that without being friends with them. I want you to understand that. You can enjoy yourself without committing to that action, if that makes sense. And yeah, I would say always, live in the moment, but have something in mind at the same time. So be present, but also have a kind of sense of direction of where you want to go. And if you don't have that sense of direction, look for it, find it, discover it, create it. And really don't take anything for granted, because it will go by super fast. And that could be a good thing or a bad thing. You could go through high school and you could have learned a lot, experienced a lot, and you're ready for the next chapter of your life, whatever that is. Or you could be like, shoot, I feel like I'm a freshman. I'm 18, but some people might, I can guarantee you right now, in my graduating class of 2025, a big majority of them feel like they are just a freshman inside their head. They're not matured, they've not developed, they barely have any more skills. They've kind of just went with the direction. They've did their classes, they've done their sports, they've got the grades, they've went to lunch, they've hung out with friends, they've done this stuff, but the sense of direction and end kind of goal for them hasn't been set. I think a lot of people are very vague with where they want to go in high school, and I'm understanding of that, because if I was the average person, I'd be like, man, I got 4 years to figure that out. And then you get to senior year and it's like, I'm 18, I'm like an adult now, maybe going into college or university, and then they're like shocked. They're like, shoot, I gotta figure stuff out now. And they're kind of behind. And then kind of the exact same thing happens with college. They learn a little bit more. Some probably, college is awful for them, probably end up dropping out or just getting caught up in the life of college, which is okay again for the present moment, but always, I would say, have a sense of goal or direction that you want to reach for, that you're going towards. And yeah, hopefully this video helped. If you need anything or any questions, just comment below. Comment below and I'll try to answer all of them. If you have any concerns, any questions, anything that you want to add as well. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.